starry place, but with you, my dear, I'm safe and we're a million miles away. It's awfully out of tune, isn't it? Doesn't really matter. You don't look so good, my friend. What seems to be troubling you? You don't know, you say. Just a feeling that something is amiss. It could be the fact that literally there is no planet inside any Earth sign right now, so we're all feeling a little loopy. A little loopy-loopy. Yeah. But if you want, I can help you figure out, get a little bit more clarity on that. I do have my tarot cards here. Well, it is the cat tarot. Cat tarot. So, if you're like a tarot puritan and you only do the classic Rider-Waite tarot deck, then I hope this doesn't give you too much trauma. But if you're okay with cats, I think this could be good. What do you think about the feline population? You enjoy them? I'm so glad. I love cats too. I do want to cleanse the space a little bit first though, if you don't mind. Yeah, I mean these things have procedures, you know, you can't just shuffle a bunch of cards and expect them to be correct, you know what I mean? We have to set the stage properly. I might need to double up on this one though. These are amethyst, so I don't know, it's like for opening your third eye or something. Let me see. Do you want to try that? Do you want to just try to meditate first and open your third eye? Yeah, let's do that first. Okay, we're gonna take a deep breath in. Deep breath in and out. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is I want you to do this as well. Okay, just follow me. You're gonna take your middle finger. I'm not flipping you off, don't worry. Just take your middle finger and put it right in between your eyebrows, okay? Right there. Put it next to it, but don't touch. Do not touch, don't touch, okay? It's very important you don't touch your skin, okay? Just hover, okay? And as you hover your middle finger in between your eyebrows, you're gonna focus on that point, okay? Let your breathing just be the way it is. Don't try to fix it, okay? It's perfect the way it is. And just focus on charging up that laser beam in between your eyebrows, okay? That's actually what we're doing. They don't want you to know this, but what you're doing when you're doing this is you're charging your laser beam. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. as you focus on that point between your eyebrows, you might feel like there's energy building up there, and that's your laser beam. Yeah. That's the laser beam, and you've just charged it, and now you can shoot it at billionaires. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm so happy you've discovered that you have this special power. Anyways, I'm gonna light a little bit of sage here as well, just to really make sure we're cleansing out all that negative, sticky, gooey, unwanted energy. I bring the fire. We're not gonna do too much because we don't want the smoke detectors to go off. Shh. And we're gonna smoke the cards as well. There we go. The cats are very clean, so that tarot deck on its own is very clean. But just to be sure, there we go. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Well, before we start with our tarot endeavors, I'd like to just invite you and me to set the intention, okay? What are we communicating with here? You know what I mean? Typically, I'd like to communicate with sort of my inner guide, as I'd like to call her. She's smarter than me. Yeah. So, because she's smarter than me and has lived longer and knows more things, she helps me out. But you might want to speak to, I don't know who you want to speak to. You can speak to your inner guide if you choose, or you can call upon an angel if there's an angel following you, maybe Santa Claus. No, we don't like Santa. No, yeah, we don't. He's too old. I think he should retire already. I don't know. Something about capitalism. He keeps working, and I don't think it's healthy. No, not Santa. Maybe let's stick with our inner guide. Yeah, that sounds better, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna take our cards and we are going to set the intention. So our intention today for this session is to connect with our inner guide and ask him or her or them for guidance. And I'd like to ask you now, what kind of question do you have in mind? Because the better your question, the better the answer is gonna be, for sure. So let's say a bad question is a question that is a yes or no question. That's a very bad question. Yeah, don't ask yes or no questions. And then a better question might be, help me understand what I need to know about the situation to move forward, for example. See, that way you're taking back the power and you're not giving the power to the cards. Yeah. Because you don't want the cards to rule you, do you? No, you don't. You don't want this to tell you what to do in your life. Of course not. They're just cards. They're just cards. You would be a bit silly to follow something that they say. Because they're not saying anything. It's all you. It's all in your head. Yeah. Anyways, let's focus on that then, okay? Let's say we are trying to connect with our inner guide and we are asking for guidance and clarity in our current situation. Okay? That sounds good. Alright. We'll do a classic 3-card spread. The first card will be the past of the situation, the center card will be the present, and the third card will be the future and or how to move forward. I've shuffled it a few times. I'll ask you to cut this deck, okay? But I'll ask you to do it twice, okay? Here you go. So, cut once. Yep. And then cut again. Okay. And then you're gonna rearrange it in whichever order you want. So, okay, this one goes on top. This one goes on the bottom. We have our deck of cards. And now comes the fun part of pulling them. 1, boom, 2, boom, 3, boom. Okay, let me show you what we got. We got the Magician. Wow. The Magician is our past card. Strength is our present card. And which one is this? This is 9. I believe 9 of Pentacles. This is the kibble, the Pentacles. So, in the past, I believe we have had a lot of resources. The Magician is the first card of the deck. Well, not technically. Technically it's the Fool. But it's titled 1. It's like 1. So, because it's the 1, it has great creative potential for making magic out of things. This kitty cat is a magician. This is a magician kitty cat. See, he has all the toys. He has a pentacle, a cup. I believe one of these is supposed to be like representing the swords, and one of them is supposed to be representing the wands, as to like signal like all 4 suits. Anyways, all of these things the kitty likes and needs to flourish and survive, and the kitty has everything. So this kitty in the past, it was set. Your situation, maybe you felt like you had everything that you needed in this situation. And then we have strength. And then we have strength for our present card. Both of these are the major arcana cards. Anyhow, look at this guy. He's like, maybe he's growling. Do you think he's growling, or do you think he's yawning? Questions. That's the beautiful part about tarot, is you kind of get to interpret it. So what does this card mean for you? What do you see in this kitty cat? Do you see a big kitty cat taking a big yawn? Maybe this is signifying that currently in the present, you have achieved something. You have caught the mouse. And with your big, strong kitty paws, you have caught the mouse. And now you're sort of resting on your laurels. You can take a breather. You can yawn and past. So through a creative pursuit, you have manifested something, you have created something in the past, or you have set up the circumstances that have allowed you to catch something, an opportunity, a result that has allowed you to sort of be comfortable. And then the future card. Look at this kitty. This kitty has some kibble here. Supposedly there's 9 pieces there. Maybe they're treats, maybe they're just normal food. And there's a bird, and she's sort of reaching for it. She's sort of reaching for the bird, but the bird is in the cage. I don't think this kitty's gonna be able to get that bird. I don't think she's gonna be able to get it. It's not her bird to get. Look at him. Look at him. It's a sort of, maybe the kitty has a lot of nice things now, and yet she's still reaching for something beyond, something that feels like it's not attainable just yet. And maybe that's what's gonna happen for the kitty in the future. Or maybe that's what the kitty needs to know right now, that she is in the process of trying to reach for something that may be not attainable currently, and maybe in the future she just needs a bit of patience or something. But I would really like you for you to, think about these cards and these images and what they bring up for you, right? Because that's the whole point of tarot. That's the whole point. You see pretty card, and you sort of interpret it, and it's sort of like a Rorschach test, blood test, where it's like there's pictures, they don't really mean anything on their own, but we give them meaning, you know what I mean? Right. Let's see. I do like, since it's not like a traditional deck, I do look into the book as well to see what we have. So we had Magician first. Now I'll read it to you. The Magician. The magician straddles 2 worlds, one paw reaching skyward, 2 more on the ground, signifying the work of creativity. Upright, this is the magic of everyday invention. The circular snake reminds us that this is an infinite process in which matter is never truly created nor destroyed, just transformed. The playthings represent the 4 elements and the 4 tarot suits, all the material needed to make magic or art. Add wisdom and purity, represented by the red roses and white lilies, and the spell is cast. So, this was the case for like the past, or the sort of circumstances that have led us to this point in your life. And then we have strength. Everyone gets tired, but strength always comes roaring back. No collar can contain you. The dangling infinity symbol represents your inexhaustible store of stamina. No match for the pests at your feet. You are up for anything, whether it's a 4-hour nap or making your voice heard after a successful hunt. Guess the world is your oyster. This would be the present card. And then for the future card we had Pentacles. Let me find. There we go. 9 of Pentacles. Peace and satisfaction abound. Is it possible you have everything you've ever dreamed of? Your diligence means your rewards are great and many. Treats at your feet, a fine feathered friend just a swipe away. Your right to feel secure and to take pride in your accomplishments. All your discipline is bringing you even greater success than you'd dared hope. Wow. Anyways, I hope this is a very, very positive sort of reading, I believe. So I hope it was somehow useful, and I hope it can be useful on your journey. Perhaps a creative journey, perhaps a creative pursuit, one that is fulfilling, that fulfills your, one that is fulfilling, both spiritually and materially. So I hope these are good tidings for you, and or reassurance for you. Anyways. Many luck in your creative endeavors. From me to you. I guess to finish off, let's cast a spell, okay? Let's braid our hair with some rosemary. Some rosemary. Okay, your braid is done. I'll just seal it again with a little bit of rosemary oil. Yeah, that looks good. I know you're going through it, but I'd wait for the sun to hit Virgo, and then maybe you'll feel better then. 23rd? Wait until the 23rd, okay? Until then, maybe you could have this as a good luck charm. Yep. There you go. There you go. You can just wear it on your wrist or whatever. Also, you don't have to. I'm not forcing you. Only if you want to. Anyways, you did get a nice little tarot spread there, so I think you'll pull through this one, okay? I think you'll pull through. Just a little patience required, that's all. Sometimes waiting is the correct answer. Sometimes inaction is also the best action. Anyways, I'll see you some other time. Hopefully when you're not as distressed. Toodaloo.